Alright, now I got these on. Oh, that's gotta get loosened actually. My bad. If you can see right here, the threads are a little messed up. I mean, beating it up. This isn't even the right ball joint. This is an upper. And the uppers are bigger than the lowers. So I got the small ones in the bottom, and then I tried to put the big ones in the top, and it did not work. And now we will take this and pack that full of grease. Make sure you use bearing grease. I'm like 90% sure this is bearing grease. If not, well, rip me. Now, the fun part. I'm trying to get this on this. There we go. Just like that. Let's see if we can get another notch out of this. Perfect. Now, cotter pin. These things are awful when you're taking them out, but make so your bike doesn't fall apart, so gotta use them. Let me just slide you in there like so. I don't like ball joints, if you can't tell. It's just a thing I don't like to do. What size is this? 17? Yeah, figures. 16, 15, 17. With how often I do this, I just need to get a ratchet 17, even though it really wouldn't work for this, but, you know. Yeah, see, this is the problem I was having with the other one. It was spinning it. And that's not what we like. Please, when you're taking your ball joints out, don't beat them with a sledgehammer. If you're gonna beat them out, use a mallet, a rubber mallet, so you don't make the mistakes that I make. This is not fun. Oh, bad. No good. Whoops. Huh. Didn't mean to do that. The good old vice grips. We're also gonna try and not pinch the boot, because that would be not cool. Alright. Nice and tight. Let me get these apart. There we go. Aww. Damn, I just messed up. See if we can get these back in there without destroying the boot. Wow, this is interesting. Now, let's see if we can make this work. Comes in right through there. Now, there's two ways you can do this. You can send that through, like, vertical, or you can make it so it's flattish. Normally I go with the flat way, but it always ends up vertical, and then it's loose. So, I don't really know what to do. I guess we'll try it like this. Spin it around a little bit. Now pull the axle forward, take the hub, and you know the drill. Hang this all up with some grease. And just slide that on there, like so. Let me take your big ass council nut, put that bad boy on there like that, and we can take the brake caliper. Where's that go? Okay, I'll find a flathead screwdriver. There we go. Come back over here. separate the brake pads. Now, I don't know if you're supposed to do it like this or not, or if you can do it like this or not, or if you're gonna mess something up. So, before you do this, I would look it up, but I'm just trying to get this done right now, so it'll do for me. You just want to separate the brake pads so they go around the rotor. Like that. Get your two 12 mils. And send them in through the hub. And if I can get this to start, find the 12 mil socket here. And then tighten up the caliper. You want to make it tight, but not too tight. Just a little boop, and you are good. I'll save that for later, because for when we do the alignment. 3 little 10s out, and hook the brake line back up to all of its little mounting points. So, pop this off, go back on here. This one goes right there. And this one right here. Now those don't have to be super tight either. So now I'm gonna grab the shock and grab the shock to the other side too, and then we'll set those on. All right, so just got these springs, and now like this. I'm not going to grease these because these are going to come back off to get washed, but I need them to go on for the alignment. So, send the bolt up through the top. Okay, now, this has to get moved. We'll just okay. That works. And now we take the other one. And then we tighten this up. Alright. Now this side is back together. All we need to do is tighten this down and throw a cotter pin in there, and then she's good. And then we gotta do the alignment, waiting for Dom and Brian to get here, and then we're all gonna do that. So, probably won't film that, but I don't know, we'll see. So, it is now a few days later, and the Rancher is basically done. Really all I need to do is my headlights, which are primed. I just need to paint them, and I have not had the time at all recently, between riding and snowboarding, so. But, as you can see, it snowed today. So, I pulled these 3 out, like, an hour ago, and, we just finally got rid of the little Scrambler 50, so I moved the lawnmower over there, out of the way for the winter, and the Polaris, and then the Horman right up against the back wall. We could probably fit another 2 quads in here, one right in here, one here, and one here. Anyways, that's not the point of this. The last thing you guys saw was me putting, something on. I honestly don't remember. It's been so long. I think it's been probably like 4 days since the last time I filmed. But I threw the tires on, and after that went riding over in my buddy Weston's trails, aka Mudmaster's pop deck. And anyways, and she performed pretty well. The winch is a little beat up, but figured that would happen. But everything else is holding up pretty well. The only issue I've run into so far is I got my new battery in, but it's still going dead. So I'm going to have to check some electrical components, something in here, and on the back of the motor to see if there's any short circuits or any bad connections in the wiring, because my battery's going dead, so that could be something. Or
just the battery alternator thingy, I forget what they're called, is possibly shot, which is not going to be cheap or easy to replace, but got to do what you got to do. The same problem was also on the Polaris too, so I don't know. But for now, I'm just going to focus on getting my lights back in, and then I'll probably take a look at that in a few days. I might record it, depends, probably not, I don't know. If it is the alternator thing and I got to replace it, then I'll record it, but for the testing, I probably won't. I was reading in the Kramer manual, I think it is. I forget what they're called. Reading in the manual book thing that I got for it, what it could be, and it said some things about how to troubleshoot it and like test it out. But for now, I think that'll be the end of this video. And yeah, the Rancher's back together. I hope you guys like the colors. I love the blue. The white like glows, but that's all right. And the snorkel tip looks pretty cool too. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.